Hello, A Million Dreams team. We're excited today for this Wednesday training. I'm super excited to be here. I'm Holly Hardy. I am an Emerald executive, and I am excited to train today. We're going to be talking about hitting rank by breaking down the numbers. As we've been talking this last week, doing trainings each day, we are business owners, and we want to know the ins and outs of owning this business. How do we make money? How do we jump rank? I have posted a poll. I want you to be honest, because a lot of us, this is a new concept of having the rank chart in our face where we can see it. I want to know if you guys even know where to find that. Today we will talk about where to find that in the back office, because I had to actually dig. It got kind of buried back in there a little bit. And I'll tell you now, this is how you get to it. But I want you to be honest when you take that poll. Before I told you, did you know just off the top of your head where to find it? Or if you already have it printed, posted, mark that. Okay, I didn't know where it was. It was buried. So you want to go into your back office, under Tools, then the Resource Center, scroll down. When you're in the Resource Center, it's on the left side, My Marketing Department. And then it's labeled Thrive Career Plan. It's not rank chart anymore like it used to be. For me, my days, it is a Thrive Career Plan, but it has the rank charts on there, okay? With that being said, let me repeat again. My office, Tools, Resource Center, left side, My Marketing Department, and there's a rank chart, the Thrive Career Plan. Okay, you know where it is now. After this call, you'll have it printed and you'll have it hung where you work, where you see it, circled where you're going, what you want to do, your next step. When you hit that, put a happy face, put a star, kiss it, whatever you want to do, and circle the next rank, okay? We want to know where we're going when we're working this business. That's what's motivating. So years ago, 2009, end of 2009, I signed up. Really started getting going 2010, January, because I signed up end of November, December. And Sherry Brower was one of the very first consultants at my first party that signed up. And we knew we had to know where we're going, or why in the world were we doing what we're doing. It wasn't enough just to go out and do parties. Where were we going? What was the reason for that? And so we did this daily with a commission calculator. It was all about the rank. It was always about breaking it down. Okay, how do we hit that rank? What are the goals? What are some strategies to get there? And our goal every month was to hit a new rank every month. I'm like, if I'm signing up people, of course I'm teaching them duplication, because why else would you sign up if they're not learning duplication? And we're rolling this whole huge boulder together. And that's what we did. And that's what we're doing again right now with this sprint, guys. Super exciting. So we want you to know where you're going. So with that breakdown, $1,500 a month personal sales is what you need for mentor. $3,000 for team. I don't have a screen share for you because you're going to have your chart and you can listen to this again. But $1,500. So you start right there. $1,500. I'm doing at least 4 parties a month. But right now we're sprinting, so we're definitely doing more than that. We are getting in front of people wherever we can get, and all those count as parties too, okay? But if you're doing a legit party, 4 a month, we're just going to go these basic numbers. Again, you strategize, you make your game plan, you break it down. You'll have an action plan for yourself. This is what we use, 4 parties a month. So what would that be? 1,500 personal sales, it's just rounded off. That would be 4 $400 parties. And that would be $1,600 that month for personal sales. Bam, that's achievable. But that wasn't good enough for me to say, oh, that's just my personal. I want team sales too. What do I need to do my own team sales if I don't have a consultant yet? Well, that would be 8 $400 parties, or 4 $800 parties. That's $3,200. You hit mentor your first month. So I saw on Trisha Zook's team, she has brand new mentors on there. Congratulations, their first month in the business, blown out fast track. They are sprinting. They're new, they signed up. I wish I remembered your name. I just congratulated you guys. But they are sprinting, and they just hit mentor themselves here first month. Well, we're only the 7th day of the month. This is so awesome. And so that's what this takes. So let's look at the 400 parties. What would that look like? That could be 4 100 deliveries. Absolutely doable, because they love it. Get them free shipping. Sign them up. And Monty's presentation last night with the business overview, he taught how to do a party in a nutshell, a tasting in a nutshell. They shared those slides. You guys use those slides. Teach the business opportunity at the end of your presentation. Do it just like what he did. And you are teaching about the product, about hosting, and about the business. Everyone wants to be a consultant. They don't know it yet. And once you shared that business plan like he did, they're going to know why they want to be a consultant. It was awesome, Monty. So, and Debbie made those slides the most gorgeous slides I've ever seen. They were beautiful. You guys can stick those on your iPad and use it at a party. Use it in a one-on-one today at 7 o'clock, today at 4 o'clock. Go over to your neighbors, whatever you want to do. Okay, so for a $400 party. So a $400 party could be 1 consultant, 2 deliveries. That's a $400 party. 4 deliveries. 1 $4.99 consultant kit at your neighbor's house. All of those add up. So when you break it down, it'll become real for you. Now, when you sign up your first teammate and you're teaching them duplication, your job's not so difficult anymore. It's like, wow, I've got a worker with me. This is so fun. So right there, if they are doing 4 parties at $400, that's $1,600 for you, $1,600 for them. That's $3,200. $3,000 was to hit mentor. You hit mentor. But again, I like to stretch those goals and say, how do I hit that rank on my own with a consultant teaching her so she's hitting 3,000 too? Because that's going to get you to director. You have 3 consultants. You're each going for 3,000 because you've set your goals high. I want to pull in $3,000 of sales a month. This is how I do it. And each of you are doing that. Bam, $12,000. You hit director, which is 10,000 team sales. Now, if you say, it's really too lofty, well, it's really not. We've done this. It's been done. And when you break it down, it's so manageable. We want this company hitting ranks. Back in the old days, every month we would do, we all signed up. The Warnick signed up in October and the Monos. I signed up end of November. And by January, we're having rank advancements every month, multiple rank advancements, mentors, directors. By April, I had hit gold executive, which at that time was 50,000 in sales. That was the highest level in the company. And that was in 4.5 months. Well, December, January, February, March, I worked 4 full months and hit 50,000 teaching a team duplication. So yeah, is it lofty? But once you break it down, is it doable? Absolutely. Absolutely doable. So that is this training in a nutshell. I want you to know where to go to get your rank advancement chart, which is called the Thrive Career Plan. Still throws me off on that. You know where to get that. And then how to break it down. I'm just doing those first 2 ranks because from there on out, it's all the same. When you're going for executive and you have 5 working people and a couple of those have already hit mentors that are going for director, bam, you hit executive. That's the next month. It's all about your team, breaking it down, teaching duplication, and working that synergy together. So as you guys are sprinting and getting new consultants and you're teaching them the business opportunity, you're giving them the place to get the Thrive Career Plan. Circle their rank 3,000. Help them show it how to break it down for 3,000 each person, and that's doable. 4 400 parties, 8 $400 parties, 4 $800 parties. So now when you say that, because that was something we did too, if I said I want an $800 party, what is my strategy for that party? Well, if you have 2 consultants, which Amber Spackman did the other day, she did 4-4 in her party. She had set the goal for 4-2 for her Saturday morning party, and she did 4-4. Her goal was 4-2 to do Business Builder in one event. She did 4-4. She totally rocked this $800 party, way more than that. So it's about setting goals, breaking it down, post that sticky note on your dashboard going to your event. That's what Abbott's would always do. They had exactly what stats they were going for. They knew what they were going to talk about. And that's what they did, and they finalized the best they could there. Follow up, and get as much out of that as you can as well. Super, super exciting. So with that, I want to tell you how doable this is. 8 years ago, I signed up. About a little over 6 years ago, my husband was freed up from his full-time job as a vice principal and was able to be freed up with time freedom and financial freedom that we had never known and have never known in our life before Thrive. And for over 6 years, he's been home with our family. He was working on a PhD program for a while. Then he was studying all about gardening and agriculture and getting our yard just beautiful. Now we're homeschooling our kids the last 3 years, and he's a full-time teacher now, homeschooling them. Being able to be freed up with time to do what we want to do, to not be in a box. All I knew all of our life and all of my life was being in a box and a paycheck to paycheck and working for that paycheck. And I just thought, I don't want to be stuck like this the rest of my life. I don't want to be in this box. I want something different. I want to be free from that. Free to travel in the middle of the week with our kids. Free to go where we want to go and create the schedules we want to schedule. And it's so amazing to be able to do that. To really, as people, to be freed up. As families, to be freed up. And yeah, absolutely, not all husbands are going to retire from their job. Keep going with your job, but you don't have that pressure there. You have more time freedom. You have freedom to do what you want to do. And with this business, you can do that. Somebody asked before this call, what do people make at ranks, certain ranks, about the approximation. And I saw Jeff Warnick had posted that from the company. A director, approximately about 647. Those are basics, because if you're running and doing your own sales, you're going to be a lot higher than these numbers. So 647. Executive, 1218 a month. This is per month. A silver executive, about 1962. A gold executive, about 3715. Platinums, around 8,000 a month. And emerald executives, around 23,000 a month. And again, if you're doing your own work, your numbers are going to be higher than all of this. So those are just averages. And so it's really incredible where the numbers can be for your income to free you up financially, time-wise, and to really be free to create the dreams that are keeping you awake at night. And I know so many want a retirement. They want house payments. They want financial freedom as well. People that are here in this group, and you can have that. Guys, being on Facebook is extra. That doesn't count as our time in front of people. Get in front of the people. Get out of your comfort zone. Get out your papers, your leads, computer leads you might have had from long ago. Compile them. Sprint right now. April 15th, we want you launching with your new little groups or large groups that you've created. And you're launching with them into convention, which is going to be so propelling for you and your business and for them and their businesses. So seize this opportunity. Join us in this ride. Dream your million dreams that are keeping us all awake at night, and those will become realities. Post them in your face so you can see them. And go back and answer that poll that I had posted. And I want to see, because I want to get this right on the front page of our back office. I want the company to say, these are the stats that we have. It's not, it's buried. We want it right here where we can see it in our faces. All right? Have an amazing week. Go out and get her done, guys. Let's do this. Happy day. Bye.